my lovely English family. Before we begin today's exciting travel episode, I want to pause for just a moment. Right now, we have 5 full episodes uploaded in our English journey together. 5 lessons, 5 conversations, 5 small steps forward together. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for practicing. Thank you for showing up, even on busy or tired days. Some of you listen while cooking, some while traveling, some late at night, quietly practicing words again and again. And knowing that you're there, learning with us, means more than you know. This show is not just about English. It's about confidence. It's about courage. It's about believing that you can speak, can learn, can grow. So let's keep learning, let's keep smiling, and let's continue this journey together. All right, my friends, let's begin. Hello, my lovely English learners. Welcome back to the Speak Easy English Show. I'm your friend Daniel, and yes, she's back again, your favorite energy bomb, Jessy.
Hi, everyone! I brought snacks for today's episode because traveling without snacks is impossible.
She literally walked into the studio with chips, chocolate, and a travel pillow.
Hey, I'm in the travel mood. If this studio suddenly becomes an airplane, I'm ready.
And speaking of airplanes, today's topic is one of the most fun and useful ones, travel and vacations. How to talk about trips, holidays, airports, plans, dream destinations, all in simple, friendly English.
And I am so excited because I love traveling. I love airports, I love hotels, I love maps, but I do not love packing. I always forget something.
Last trip, she forgot her toothbrush, charger, and socks.
Okay, don't expose me like that. I'm a free spirit, not a packing spirit.
Our wonderful learners will enjoy today because they'll learn travel vocabulary, how to say where you want to go, airport and hotel phrases, how to describe your last trip, Jessy's ridiculous travel story, plus fun speaking practice with both of us.
So, my beautiful English family, grab your passport, or imaginary passport, buckle your seatbelt, and let's start our journey.
Okay, my dear friends, take a deep breath with us. Inhale and exhale. You're doing great. You're here. You're learning. And right now, we're going to learn travel English. Simple words that can take you anywhere in the world.
Yes, these are easy, powerful words. Words you can use at an airport, in a hotel, in a new city, or even when you're just dreaming about traveling one day. So relax your shoulders, sit comfortably, and let's go together.
Basic travel words. I'll say the word slowly. You repeat it slowly. No rush, no pressure. Travel. Beautiful. Trip. Nice and clear. Vacation. Holiday. Say it gently. Vacation. Holiday. Airport. Good. Hotel. Perfect. Passport. This one is important. Say it proudly. Passport. Ticket. Great. Bag. Or luggage. Yes, the thing we always pack too much into. Flight. Smooth. Taxi. Nice. Map. Good. Beach. Say it like you can feel the wind. Beach. Mountains. Slow and calm. Mountains. City. Country. Wonderful. Look at you already speaking travel English. Sentences you must know. Now let's turn these words into real sentences, sentences that give you confidence. Repeat after me. I want to travel. Say it like a dream. I want to travel. I want to visit blank. You can put any place here.
For example, I want to visit Japan. I want to see the beach. I am traveling next month. When you say these sentences, you're not just practicing English, you're imagining your future.
And that's beautiful. Airport phrases. Airports can feel scary sometimes. New place, many people, announcements everywhere. But these sentences help you feel safe and confident. Gently repeat. Where is the check-in counter? Good. I have a reservation. Clear and calm. Here is my passport. Say it with confidence. What time is my flight? Perfect.
And now, the most important sentence of all. My luggage is too heavy. Every time, every trip. I promise you will use this sentence one day.
Hotel phrases. Now, imagine this. You arrive at your hotel. You're tired, but excited. These sentences help you feel comfortable. Repeat slowly. I would like to check in. Very polite. Very good. I have a booking. Nice. Can I have the room key? Excellent. Where is the elevator? Perfect.
And my favorite question, always, 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 do you have free breakfast? Because a good breakfast can fix any bad day.
Now, let's talk about the past, about memories, about moments that stayed in your heart. Repeat after me. I traveled last year. I visited a beautiful place. I went with my family. I had a great time. Say these slowly, and maybe a memory comes back to you.
Or maybe your trip was a little different. You can say, I had a crazy time. My trip was amazing. My flight was terrible. My vacation was perfect. Every trip has a story, and now you have the English to tell it.
Take a breath for a moment. Look at what you just did. You learned words. You built sentences. You imagined new places. This is not small. This is progress. You're not just learning English. You're preparing yourself for the world.
And we're so proud of you. Truly, you're doing great.
All right, my dear friends. This is our practice moment. Not a test, not an exam, just a safe space to speak and grow. Take a deep breath with us. Inhale and exhale. Remember, mistakes are welcome here. Your voice matters. Your English matters. Okay, repeat after us, slowly, clearly, confidently. I want to travel. Say it gently. Beautiful. I am going on vacation. Nice and smooth. I need my passport. Say it like you're holding it in your hand. I have a booking. Calm and confident. Where is the airport? Perfect.
Yes, you sound amazing already. Now let's do something fun. Let's talk about dream destinations. Close your eyes for 1 second. Imagine a place you've always wanted to go. Now say this sentence out loud. I want to visit. Your turn. Beautiful. That place, that dream, you just said it in English. Now let's make the sentence a little bigger, a little more personal. Say, I want to travel to with my. You can say, travel to Paris with my sister, travel to Dubai with my friends, travel to the mountains with my family, travel to the beach with my partner. There is no right or wrong answer, just your story.
So, fast conversation practice. All right, Jessy, it's your turn to ask.
Okay, let's do this together. Question 1. Where do you want to go? Pause. Let learners answer. Yes, beautiful. You're doing great. Question 2. Who do you want to travel with? Pause. Nice. Family, friends, someone special, or even alone. All answers are perfect. Question 3. What do you want to see? Pause. Mountains, beaches, cities, food, culture? You're not just answering questions, you're having a conversation in English.
That was excellent. Truly. Now, let's add something very important. Emotion.
I love traveling. Say it like your heart is smiling. Yes, feel that energy.
I enjoy relaxing on the beach. Say it slowly, like you can hear the waves, like your shoulders are relaxing.
I am scared of turbulence. Say it with drama.
She really is. When there's turbulence, she grabs my arm like it's the end of the world.
Hey, I'm just being honest. But you know what? Even when we're scared, we can still speak English.
Take another breath. Listen to yourself. You're speaking full sentences. You're answering questions. You're expressing feelings. This is real progress.
We know it's not always easy. Sometimes your voice shakes. Sometimes your mind goes blank. Sometimes you feel shy. But look at you. You're doing it anyway. And that is brave.
You're speaking beautifully. We are so proud of you. Now, relax, smile, because something fun is coming next.
Story time!
The story of Jessy, the confused tourist. All right, my dear learners, it's time for today's travel story. And this one is very special because it reminds us of something important. Making mistakes is not scary. It's part of learning, and sometimes it becomes a great story.
Oh no! Do we really have to tell this one? This story still hurts my soul.
Yes, we do, because this story will make you feel brave.
Okay, fine. Deep breath. Let's do it.
So, a few years ago, Jessy traveled to a new country for the very first time. New airport, new people, new language, new sounds everywhere. She was excited. She was nervous. But most of all, she was confident. Why? Because she practiced the local language for 1 whole day. 1 day. That's it.
Excuse me, I watched 2 YouTube videos, okay? That's basically a degree.
She thought she was fluent. So she landed at the airport, walked confidently through the doors, shoulders back, head high, like she owned the place. She thought, I don't need English. I've got this. I am ready. Then she needed a taxi. She walked up to the driver, calm, smiling, confident, and said a sentence she thought meant, "Please take me to my hotel." Clear, simple, polite. Or so she believed. What she actually said was, "Please take me to your chicken." The driver's face? Oh my goodness, I wish you could all see it. The man just stared at her, silent, confused, concerned.
He looked at me and said very slowly, I don't have a chicken. And in that moment, my soul left my body. I wanted to disappear. I wanted to become invisible. I wanted the airport floor to open and swallow me whole.
And then she did what all of us do when something goes wrong in a foreign country. She messaged me. The message said, "Daniel, I accidentally tried to buy a man's chicken." I read it 3 times. Then I started laughing so hard I almost dropped my phone.
Worst part? The driver was actually very kind. He laughed, shook his head, and said, "No chicken, okay?" And then he still gave me a ride. No chicken, no problem. But the embarrassment? Oh, that stayed with me for years.
And you know what, my dear learners? This story is funny, yes, but it's also important because this happens to everyone. Everyone who learns a language, everyone who travels, everyone who tries something new. You will say the wrong word. You will mix things up. You will feel embarrassed, and that's okay.
I learned something very important that day. Not just about language, but about confidence. You don't need to sound perfect. You don't need fancy sentences. You don't need to impress anyone. You just need to be clear.
And that brings us to the lesson of today's story. If you don't know the language well, use simple English. Simple English is powerful. Simple English is safe. Simple English helps people understand you.
Yes, please, use simple English. And please do not order someone's chicken by mistake.
Take a breath for a moment. If you've ever been scared to speak, if you've ever felt shy, if you've ever worried about mistakes, this story is for you. Mistakes mean you're trying. Mistakes mean you're learning. Mistakes mean you're brave. And here, with us, you are safe to make them.
Always.
All right, my friends. Now that we've laughed a little and learned something important, let's continue our journey together. All right, my dear friends, let's slow everything down now. This is not the end of the lesson. This is the moment where your mind says, "Yes, I understand." This is the moment where learning settles quietly inside you. Take a deep breath with us. Inhale and exhale. Now let's gently review everything you learned today, nice and slow, with kindness, with patience. Reviewing key travel words. I'll say the word, you repeat it softly, no pressure. Travel. Good. Trip. Nice and clear. Vacation. Say it like a smile. Airport. Steady and calm. Hotel. Perfect. Passport. Important word. Say it with confidence. Ticket. Very good. Beach. Let the sound relax you. Mountains. Slow, peaceful. City. Clear. Take a moment and notice something. You know these words now. They're part of your English.
Reviewing simple sentences. Now, let's review some sentences together. These are real sentences, sentences you can use anywhere in the world. Repeat gently. I want to travel. Say it like a wish. I want to visit blank. Any place, your place. I have a booking. Calm and confident. I would like to check in. Polite and clear. Where is the airport? Perfect. You did that beautifully. Really.
More travel sentences, real-life English. Now let's review a few more sentences, sentences that help you talk about real experiences. Repeat slowly. My vacation was amazing. Feel that happiness. My flight was late. Yes, that happens sometimes. I traveled with my family. Warm and personal. I stayed in a hotel. Simple, clear, perfect. Each sentence you speak makes your English stronger.
A little humor, because learning should feel light. And, of course, my favorite sentence of all time. I need snacks for the trip. Every trip, every destination, always. Because sometimes snacks make everything better.
A moment of reflection. Now pause for just a moment. Think about what you just did. You learned new words. You practiced full sentences. You spoke about dreams, plans, memories. You didn't rush. You didn't give up. You stayed with us, and that matters. English learning is not about being fast. It's about being consistent. It's about being kind to yourself. Some days you'll feel confident. Some days you'll feel tired. Some days the words won't come easily. And that's okay. Because every time you listen, every time you repeat, every time you try, you are moving forward.
Final encouragement. We're really proud of you. Not because you were perfect, but because you were present. You showed up. You practiced. You tried. And that is enough.
Remember this. You can speak English. You are learning English. And step by step, you're becoming more confident every day. Take one more deep breath. Smile even if no one can see you. You did beautifully today. My beautiful English family, take a moment with me now. You did something special today. You listened. You repeated. You imagined new places. You spoke English, maybe softly, maybe bravely, maybe a little shy, but you spoke, and that matters more than you know. Travel English is not just about airports or hotels. It's about confidence. It's about being able to say what you want, where you want to go, and who you want to be. Today, you learned words that can carry you across borders. You learned sentences that can help you ask for help. You learned how to talk about dreams, memories, and plans. And now, you can speak about travel with confidence. That is something to be proud of.
And from my heart, thank you for letting me join you again. I truly love being here with you. Every time I come on this show, I imagine you listening somewhere in the world. Maybe sitting quietly, maybe smiling, maybe repeating the words out loud. This episode really felt like a small vacation for me, a peaceful one, a happy one. And yes, no boost this time. Thank you, universe. Let's keep it that way.
My friends, before we say goodbye, I want to remind you of something important. Learning English is not about being perfect. It's about being patient with yourself. Some days you will feel confident. Some days you will feel tired. Some days you will forget words you knew yesterday. And all of that is normal. What matters is that you keep coming back. You keep listening. You keep trying. And today, you did exactly that. If you enjoyed this episode, if it made you feel calm, if it helped you learn something new, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Every like tells us, yes, this helped me. Every subscription tells us, I want to keep learning. And every comment reminds us that we are not alone, that we are learning together. Your support helps this English family grow, slowly, gently, beautifully. Now, before we leave, here is today's question of the day. Not a test, not homework, just a moment to dream. Where do you want to travel next, and why? Maybe it's a place you've seen in pictures. Maybe it's somewhere you've always dreamed of. Maybe it's a quiet place. Maybe it's a busy city. Maybe it's somewhere close or somewhere far away. Write your answer in the comments. Even a short sentence is perfect. I want to travel to blank because blank.
And I will read your answers slowly, carefully, and with love. So keep dreaming, keep imagining, keep believing that one day you'll get there.
Keep traveling, even if it's just in your mind for now. Every word you learn is a step forward. And speak easy, my friends. Bye-bye.
Take
care.
And
we'll see you very
very
soon.
soon.